This update is really kind of the type of thing I used to do in my making videos series, just sort of showing my warts, as it were, and progress that I'm making in learning things or applying things that I have learned. And tonight I'm down in my basement. I've mentioned before that I'm fortunate enough to have in our 1927 house a large room in the basement that I was able to convert into a studio that I used to teach my flash classes, because I have a nice white wall that we can shoot up against. I've got some, yeah, I could be the model or whatever, but I do one-to-one tutoring, and this is where I do that when it has to do with flash. When it's just regular photography things, we work in my backyard or upstairs. But I've been able to clean this place up since I started this whole re-entry into doing videos about 3 months ago, or 3.5 months ago. And so I've made some significant progress, and it's also part of the evolution of, as you start to get into this and the things you learn you really want to do. As I've mentioned, I have 3 specific series types that I am doing: the chats with Bill and the photography and technology tools, and one that I haven't launched yet, which I'm going to call learning photography. And for each of those, I want something unique. I want the setting to be unique and different in each one. And so today I was able to change some things in my studio that really made that come to life. And so that's what I wanted to share with you quickly. So for that, I'm going to point the camera in another direction, and then I'll give you a real quick tour of the studio. Thank you. And this is the white wall where I did my photography and technology tools series filming the last week. And this is the way this studio really, this is all there was to the studio, is this white wall. And I had I'm able to set up lights when we get into that. You know, these softbox and an octabox with flashes in them, or just the bare flashes to teach flash photography. And so recently, when I've been able to move back down here after cleaning it up, right now I've only been using it for video. And this black felt that's hanging on a copper pipe. It's hanging on a PVC, actually. It's attached to a piece of PVC, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch PVC, and I have a copper pipe going through it, and it's attached to a hook up in the rafters on both ends. Well, I used to have that over on the white wall, and I could pull that down when I wanted to have a black background. So what I did today was, instead of having it hang over there in front of us above the white wall, I moved it over so it's up in the rafters. It's attached up in the rafters on this wall, because this area over here was all full of boxes and things that I still need to go through. Well, I moved those boxes out, moved the table over, so I almost have like a little desk here and can use this kind of like an office, or at least doing a Hangout, a Google Hangout or a Skype session. And but I can leave the black background hanging down, so it's all ready to go. All I have to do is move the lights, move the camera, and point it towards the black when I want to do a learning photography episode. And I can move it over here and point it towards the white wall, flood the white wall with light so it's blown out, and I can do my photography and technology tools episodes. And then I have the little made up set for my chats with Bill, and I can do those episodes right there. So everything is, and I can leave everything up. That's the beauty of all this. I can leave everything set. I don't have to change anything except the lights, moving them out of the way. And I can still have a student come down here with me. And I usually only do one-to-one teaching, so it's not crowded when there's one other person, even if there were 2 people. And I can still conduct those classes and not have to change anything. So that really is very, very, very handy. So that's my update for today.